Hi, welcome to the garden. And today we're going to talk about something sort of gardeny. We're going to talk about the desert rose, which is a gypsum or barite crystal that forms and then the sand blasts into it and it creates these very pretty rose shapes. There's an area of Oklahoma that has quite a bunch of them. They're just sitting on the ground. Here's another one. This one looks more like a seashell. And it can also do some really extreme sculpting when the sand blows against it. It sculpted that out. They're quite pretty. This one looks like a cluster of roses, a cluster of flowers. And this is another one that's very modernistic, very angular. Lots of fun. And these things are heavy. Silicate is, but this is my best desert rose. It almost looks like it was carved by somebody, but it wasn't. It was made by nature, and it's a reminder to us that even beautiful things can be formed in the driest and most barren of places, which is where a lot of these get sculpted as they sit there in the wind and become perfect little flowers. Um, they're formed by water and minerals, and then the wind sculpts them. They're some of the younger crystals that we have on the earth. They run from brown and tan to cream and white. And now what do we use them for? Well, put one like this near some crystals that you feel have been overworked and you want to cleanse them, but you don't want to put them in water. They have an incredibly cleansing energy about them. They're good for that. They're excellent for meditation. And you put a few of these on your meditation station, or hold them in your hand when you're doing a meditation, and they focus a lot of the grounded energy that they gather as they're being formed. They strengthen intuition, and really all that whole side of yourself. They help make it stronger. They help you persevere. Um, they they really do work well with other stones and with us, helping us clean out our energy from the top crown chakra to the root chakra. This is a good stone for that. The other legend that's about these stones is that they're supposed to carry a hidden spirit, a guardian in each one. Each one has its own unique spirit because they are all incredibly uniquely put together. In the healing realm, they make you increase your flexibility and work for regeneration. As you can see, they've been formed and reformed and reformed. So that energy carries forward in them. It's also considered an extremely fortunate stone to have with you because it is a blending of Mother Earth and Father Sky. It's a perfect match of those two things. And like I said, what I think the best thing about them is that it proves that even in the most barren and windswept place, you can find something beautiful being created out there. So I had someone who wrote me, and she wrote me, and she wrote me, and she wrote me through all the numbers things. She wanted to know more about the desert rose. So for healing, it's flexibility and strength and just making you feel stronger. There's also some of the articles when I was looking up some things about it, talks about detoxifying and doing things like that for you. And it's a good intuition stone. Do not put it in water. Not a good thing. It's because gypsum is basically selenite, and I've told you about put selenite in water and it sort of deteriorates. So they're beautiful, they're lovely, they're all unique, they all come out a little bit different, and they can be big and burly or little bitty bitty, but they're all just lovely desert roses. So that's, you asked for it, and there's the desert rose. and that's what you can use it for. Do be careful where you do put it so that it doesn't get wet. And I read one of the things when they harvest these, they're usually a little rougher, and they sort of blast them down with a sort of looks like a flambe, the tool that they use to put crusts on when they make the crust on the creme brulee. But they said they need to do that because then that sort of solidifies the edges and makes them less fragile. They are not a stone you want to carry around with you because they are sandy and rough and small and tiny. And just sitting here holding this one, doing this, I can feel parts of it coming off. So it's something you want to put in a place where you can look, not touch, admire. You can hold it in your hand when you're meditating, but then, you don't want to carry around in your purse or your pocket. Not that kind of crystal. Anyway, that's to my person who wanted to know about the desert rose. That's what the desert rose is. I live in Texas and just north of us in Oklahoma. They have some wonderful places to go looking for desert roses, and they're also on any place there's a desert, there can be a desert rose. Thank you for watching tonight. I want to thank you all for coming and all my subscribers. And if you have a question, put it in there and I'll see if I can find an answer for you. Thank you so much. Bye.